everyone, my name is Brooke F. I'm a first-year student in the Business Administration program at Medicine Hat College. I'd like to start off by apologizing. I am feeling a little under the weather today, so if I sound stuffy during my presentation, I am sorry. Today I'm going to be talking about finance, specifically capital structure. In my presentation, I'm going to cover the definition, the pros and cons of the two types of financing involved in capital structure, what type of capital structure businesses strive for, and why it's important. So we're going to start off with a meme. This is a puppy sitting at a desk. It says, "I've crunched the numbers. This month is going to be rough," spelled R-U-F-F. Defining capital structure. So capital in the business world is money. Businesses generally return value to shareholders and therefore need to continue to invest money in initiatives that not only preserve but grow the company's value. The question of how to capitalize a business is a decision faced by all business owners. Capitalization is the initial investment or seed money for a startup that allows the business to launch as well as stay operational. Besides utilizing internally generated cash flow like investments, money borrowed, and other funds, a business has two general options to raise additional capital: debt financing and equity financing. So debt comes in the form of bond issues or loans, while equity comes from ownership shares in a company and claims to its future cash flow as well as profits. Business leaders need to independently come up with a capital structure that works best for their operation. Should more debt financing be used to protect ownership and earn a higher return? Should more equity financing be used to avoid risk of excessive debt and bankruptcy? These are questions business owners ask themselves in order to come up with the best option for them. This leads us to optimal capital structure. Optimal capital structure of a firm is often defined as a proportion of debt and equity that results in the lowest weighted average cost of a firm's capital. To optimize the structure, a firm will decide whether it needs more debt or more equity. Leverage describes a business use of debt to finance business activities and asset purchases. When debt is the primary way a company finances its business, it's considered highly leveraged. So in the illustration I have on the slide, the left chart is considered low leverage because this company has used mostly equity to finance the purchase of assets, since equity is $200 while debt is $800. The company on the right has used mostly debt to finance purchase of its assets, since debt is now $800 while equity is $200. Therefore, companies have to find the optimal point at which marginal benefit of debt equals marginal cost. As a business grows, every business owner faces the debt versus equity financing decision for funds to support growth. An owner has two choices: take on debt or raise more equity. Debt means applying for a loan from a lender. Debt always involves some form of repayment with interest that must be made whether the company is making a profit or not. Equity financing involves the owner giving up a share of its business. Unlike debt, equity financing doesn't require any repayment. Investors hope to see a return on their money by receiving dividends, which are payments made by companies to their shareholders based on the number of shares that they own, or investors hope to see an increase in the share price of their investment. Understanding debt versus equity financing pros and cons can help businesses decide which way they want to go. So on the screen here, I have many pros and cons to both debt and equity financing. So the key takeaways of the presentation: although it can vary by industry, capital structure is important to businesses of all kinds, from small businesses managing their startup finances to large international companies managing their funds. Capital structure is very important to a business because the most crucial component of starting a business is capital. It acts as the foundation of a company. So some other key takeaways is the definition of debt, equity, the optimal capital structure, and the definition. And the last slide, I have my references, so everything that I used to make up my presentation. Thank you very much for listening. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I hope you all have a very good day. Bye.